welcome back. We are in Azure AI Services Explained Comprehensive Demo Series. Today, I'm going to explain content safety in Azure AI Services. So this is my channel. You can see all the playlist in this channel under the name Azure AI Services Explained Comprehensive Demo Series playlist. And this is my Topment account. The link is in the description. So if you have any queries related to your certification or mock interviews or interview preparation tips, resume, if you want me to review a resume, please don't hesitate to schedule a call. So let us start with content safety. What is content safety? Why it is required, and I'll be showing you that demo completely. But first you should understand what is content safety. This is a service provided by Microsoft Azure that helps detect and mitigate harmful content in text, images and other media. It leverages machine learning and AI technologies to identify content that could be offensive, abusive or otherwise inappropriate. This tool, this particular service is particularly useful for applications that involve user-generated content such as social media platform, forums or chats or applications, etc. So why it is necessary? Because many regions have strict regulations about harmful content online. Understanding and using Azure AI Content Safety Studio can help organizations comply with these laws. The second thing is what protecting users from exposure to harmful content can improve the user experience and enhance the reputation of the platform. And manually moderating content can be resource intensive. So using AI to automate this process can save time and resource while maintaining high standards of safety. So you can imagine a simple scenario. Okay, so you're managing a social media platform where users can post text, images, videos. Users interact with each other through comments and direct messages. So here you can use content moderation. If a user posts comments or messages, Azure AI Content Safety Studio can analyze the text in real time to detect hate speech, harassment, or explicit content. For example, if a user posts a comment that includes abusive language, the system can flag or automatically remove the comment. Likewise, if user frequently upload images, Azure AI Content Safety Studio can scan these media files to identify and flag inappropriate content such as nudity or violence. For instance, if a user uploads an image containing explicit content, the system can automatically block it from being published. And the platform has specific community guidelines prohibiting offensive language and content. Azure AI Content Safety Studio helps enforce these guidelines by continuously monitoring user activity and content submission. By ensuring that harmful content is swiftly dealt with, the platform creates a safer and more enjoyable environment for its user. So let us directly dive into what is Content Safety Studio and how we can use it in a better way. So for that, you have to open portal.azure.com. So in portal.azure.com you can see these things. So in the previous video I have mentioned like how to create a resource. Okay, either on the go you can create it, or else you can specifically go here and click on the create a resource and you can directly create a resource group. Okay, here you can create a resource group. So now I'm just directly going, you can just go on the top like the search bar. Okay, so this is the search bar and you can select Content Safety Studio. Okay, so here you can select Content Safety Studio. So let me just select here Content Safety. So once if you try Content Safety, you can see Content Safety will be available there. So you can see that it's there. So you can create, you can just click on this create. Okay, create Content Safety. Just click on this create Content Safety, just click. You can, it will open. So you can just select the subscription type. So the subscription type, it's based on what subscription you are using. And here if you already have a resource group, you can create it, or else you can just try creating a new resource here. Okay, so I'm just going ahead with the Azure Vision RG. So you can just click on this. Which region you are supposed to select, you can do that. East US. I'm just making it as a default. So content safety demo, I'm just giving the name as a content safety demo. Okay, so it is accepted, but sorry, content safety demo 123. Probably you should not give this name, so let us just try like content safety demo. So I'm just giving this. Okay, and you can select the pricing tier. If you want to go ahead with the price free tier, you can just go ahead, but in free tier, you cannot use few things, so I'm just going ahead with the standard tier. Okay, so you can see here, this is the review and create. So you have to properly select review and create. Just click review and create. So once if you click, it will review that and it will start creating it. Okay, so let us just wait for that to create it. So the review is fine. I think it is planning to create it. So you can see here that the deployment process started initializing, and once it is done, you are good to go. You can just start proceeding with that, and you can try out the content safety studio here. So once the deployment process is fine, you can see that it's available. When the deployment process got accepted, you can see that it will be available. So you can just go to the resource. Okay, so this is the content safety studio. So yes, you have these things like, okay, so you it's ready. So your content safety is ready. Okay, so here you have content safety studio. So if you want to customize, you can even customize it. So if you want to do the API reference, that is possible. So just here in this specific service in this video, we will just look into the content safety studio. Like, I'll just give you the basic understanding of how you can use this content safety studio and how it is working. And after that, once we complete all these services, AI services, I will just take you through each and everything. So this is the content safety studio. So like, once if you drop down, like once if you come down, you can see, you can find the moderation test. Okay, so if you want to moderate a text content, you can try this. If you want to moderate an image content, this is fine. Moderate a multimodal content, this is okay. So you can either go with image or a text or a combined content. Okay, so this is like Gen AI, like roundness detection. Okay, and this is a prompt shield. It is like a jailbreak attack and protected material detection, safety meta prompt, and this is monitor online activity. And if you want to build a custom solution, then you can do this as well. So this custom solution we will look later. So as of now, I'll just show you like how this other content safety, like moderate text content, moderate image content, and moderate multimodal content is working. And as I told, I'll be taking you through the all the AI services. Like, I'm just planning for 14 already. Yesterday I have completed one, so today it is 2 second services, and I have 12 more services to complete. And then I will slowly deep dive into each and every services, even if you take ML, content safety, image, vision, everything. So let us try this moderate text content. Just click on this tryout. So here they have given like run a sample test. So in this run a sample test, you can see that this is one. Okay, so here you can see that first one is the safety content. Okay, so the safety content is like it is like if you are typing something like safe content. This is a safe thing. Okay, chopping tomatoes and cutting them into cubes or wedges are great ways to practice your knife skills. So this is a safe content. Actually, there is no harm, no violence, nothing. But if you see, this is a violent content which is misspelled. Which is like the dog was given euthanasia injection. So this is misspelled, okay, due to their severe leg bleeding profusely from deep lacerations to the lower extremities. So you can find that these things, like the words are not properly written, and you can see multiple risk categories in one sentence. A 51-year-old man was found dead. So there are a lot of things which you have to just think of. So this is the sample content they have given. Okay, this is the first section, and in the second section you can just test it. So this is the test section to test. You can use any, you can type, even you can type any word and test it, or else you can simply use a sample text. And here you have the category. Okay, under these categories it will be evaluated whether it has violence or the self-harm or sexual content or a hate, how it is. So let us first try like any one. Okay, so let us just go ahead with select safety content. Okay, so let's click the safety content. You can see chopping tomatoes and cutting them into cubes or wedges are great way to practice. I'm just running this test. You can just click run the test, and once. Okay, I'm just choose. Okay, the resource previously is what a different resource. So the error is what I have previously used a different resource. Okay, that resource it has taken. So I'm supposed to change the resource here. So I have changed it. Okay, you can see that what is the resource we are using it currently. Okay, so please be very careful while you are using the resource. So I have changed this is what the recent resource which we have chosen. So just select the content and try to run the test. Okay. Okay, so I have to acknowledge here. So you have to acknowledge and just try this, and then just check a run test. Okay, let me just refresh it. Okay, this happens like we should whenever we are deleting, like we have to be very careful while creating or while deleting anything. And after that you have to choose the proper resources. You have to select whether the resources which you are using are correct. So just click run test. Let me see, or else let me just go ahead and choose a different one. Okay, quant safety demo, yes, it's correct, but let me just create a new one. I think it is let me just go to the resource group and see like what is the Azure Vision RG is there. And under Azure Vision RG, so what are the thing which I have? It's quant safety demo is there. So let me just click on this, and again let me try to launch this particular content safety studio. And just give me a second. So I'm just trying to open it. So just select this moderate text content, clicks the save content, and click the run test. Okay, so what I'll do is what I will just start with the very first thing. Okay, so let me just try with the creating a new resource group probably. Let me just create it. Okay, so let me just go to the content safety, and let me create a content safety here. Okay, and I'll create a new resource group. Probably it should be like Azure AI Lab. Okay, so I'm just having Azure AI Lab. I'm naming this as Content Safety Lab. Okay, so I'm just selecting the pricing tier to standard, and review and create. I'm just trying to review it and create it. And okay, I am in a correct group. as well. So let me just try, just give me a second. It's there, let me just create it. So it's loading. Sometimes this will happen, so it is always advisable to delete the unwanted resource groups. And okay, go to the resource. So this is the Content Safety Lab, and let me just try to launch this and see what is happening here. Let me try. Let me just give a try. Moderate content, and here I have to choose the different resource. So I'm just using this Content Safety Lab, and I want to use this resource. So let us click on here like moderate text content. So once if you click here, you can just see this is a safe content. Okay, so once if I can select save content, you can see chopping tomatoes. Click run test. So once you have clicked this run text, you can see the category. Okay, so this is the category here. um, you can see that this is a category, and what is the thing which it has done. Okay, so for example, you can see here that this is a severity level. Okay, this is a threshold level. Okay, what is the level of threshold it shows. And this is okay, so this is everything, like this is a judgment, judgment allowed or not, everything, so you can find it here. So let us try to change this. Okay, chopping fingers, I'm just going to make it as a finger. Okay, so let me just try this. Okay, let me just try this. I'm going to run this test. So let us see whether it is allowed. Okay, so it is showing allowed. So let us see here, video violent content. Okay, so this is the dog was given this particular injection which is not in a proper spelling. So let us just try to execute this, run the test. Like we can see whether it is accepted or not. The result is what? Blocked. Why? Because there is a violence, so the category has violence in it. Okay, and you can see here that this is not allowed. So you can see here, hate is safe, violence is medium, sexual, there is no sexual content, or the self-harm content. So let us go ahead with the multiple risk categories. You can even type your own content here and see like how it works. um, so I'm just trying here, a person trying to cut his hands with knife. So just I'm just trying to give this. Let us see like what it is showing. It's a blocked. Okay, because it's a self harm. It comes under the self harm category. So there is no hate actually. There is no violence. There is no sexual thing. But there is a self harm. Okay. So this is for what? This is a moderated text content. Let us try out with the image content here. So once if you click here, the image will be by default. It will be like blurred, because like to for the safety. And if you want to see the image, you can just do this, like you can just make this blur, like editable blur image. Okay, so you can just make it up, like you can toggle this. So here you can see two kids are standing here holding the hand. So here it will be allowed because there is no harm in this. Okay, so it is allowed, whereas you can see here this is a self harm. Okay, so this will be blocked. Okay, so you can see here this will be blocked. And even like you can up upload your own like your image, like whatever the images you have, you can upload it. Even if it is a GIF image, you can simply try to upload and see how it works. Okay, we will see that, like how to do that, like how to upload our image, how to make it like customize this by viewing the code, writing the code, editing everything. We will see probably after this 14 services, that is another sessions we can manage. Okay, so this is for what, this is a image content. Okay, so let us go back to the content safety studio and let us see like moderate multimodal content. So for this, because since they have mentioned that this is a private preview setup, so you have to just like request for this particular setup, and then they will be allowing you whether you can use it or not. So other than this, you can also explore this is what the today's exercise, you have to just go and explore this. You can see here, you can try it out. Okay, explore this and let me know how, what is your experience while exploring this. We will see the other thing in detail. So the next video will be on Azure Vision Studio, where we'll be seeing how the image everything is happening. Like as I told, these are all introduction demo videos. Okay, so I'll just take you through that particular service and show you like how all these things works. Probably moving forward, after completing all the services, I will give you all the possibilities of how you can utilize those services in a real life scenario, and to in your project as well. So